everybody. So I absolutely love Haley Alexis's videos. They're very informative and very funny and whatnot. So I definitely want to check this out because, I mean, she's been living in Germany for a few years, and I have been looking at her videos very recently. And from what I've gathered, man, she's had a great time, and she has a lot of information to give. A lot of you guys are giving me information about Germany. You guys have showed me pictures of Germany, different aspects of it and stuff like that. I think it's pretty dope, honestly. Now, I'm not only going to key in on Germany. I know I have been a lot lately, but it's going to be other countries too. I told you my next big country is going to be Sweden, and we're going to go ahead and look into that country as well. But if you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Welcome back. We are slowly but surely approaching 200,000 Bray Gang members. That's huge. That is huge. That is huge. Huge. So, do yourself a favor, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let's go ahead and see what she has to say today, man, because I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to ask a lot of questions probably throughout the video or after if I see anything that I need to ask questions about. You guys just try to do your best to answer my questions, or if you don't want to, that's totally fine. But if you want to, the comment section is open season for answering questions and stuff. I'm genuinely curious, and I'm also going to have a series where I teach myself German. I already have one episode of that, so I'm going to try a second episode where I try to teach myself using Translate for guidance. Anyways, let's go ahead and check this out and see what she has to say.
What I learned later is when you make a website for your videos or for your work or
It was a hot, sunny day in hell, and your last dying wish would be, can I have a drink from a water fountain? A German person would magically
These things aren't normal in Germany.
Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. As you can tell from the title, thumbnail, and everything else of this video, I'm going to be talking about American things that I did not know were American until I came to Germany, if I'm correct. Now, disclaimer for this video, I know that these things are not solely in the United States. I know that these things are not solely made in the United States. I know that these things are not solely from the United States and made by Americans. So please, when you're watching this video, don't think I'm saying that. It's just the things that I was so used to and took to be common things in the United States, I thought were common things all over the world. Then when I came to Germany, I had a rude awakening. So let's get right into it. The first one's going to be the big old freezers. In the United States, we have like really big freezers, really big fridges. Everything in the United States is just huge. And in Germany, I remember that I came to like the house and I opened the freezer and it was like this little box, like this little, I don't even know, like a box. And I was just looking at it like, is this something that you can take out and bring with you to the beach to keep your food and drinks cold? And they were like, no, this is your freezer. And I was like,
oh shit.
A lot of upper middle class, higher class families have a second freezer and a second fridge somewhere, usually in the basement or in a second room. I know that Mike has an extra.
Wait, an extra fridge or freezer? I guess that's kind of common. I don't know if it's common or not. I have seen that here in America and stuff. Like I remember growing up, we had a fridge, and then we had an ice box. Well, we call our fridge ice boxes in Chicago, but that's different language. You know, anyways, we had a deep freezer in the basement, and I remember like our deep freezer had like food for like years, like literal years worth of food in the deep freezer. The fridge upstairs, we had like a bunch of stuff in that, and I want to say we might have had 3 fridges, to be honest, if I can count correctly. Probably had one in the back, one in the front, and one downstairs, if I can remember correctly.
Freezer and fridge, maybe. I knew that the people that I worked for when I first got to Germany had an extra freezer. I know that a bunch of people's houses that I've been to in Munich, they have extra fridges and freezers. So it's a common thing. Maybe it's just a common Munich thing, but a lot of places have extra freezers or fridges because they're not really big in Germany. The next one is going to be that root beer is nasty, and I was honestly shocked about this. There's a drink in Germany called Karamels. I think Mike and I have talked about this in one of our videos.
Das amerikanische Zeug, boah, schmeckt das scheiße.
Ja, und trinkt diese Karamels.
Karamals, boah, das schmeckt. Wer kennt das nicht? Karamals haben wir als Kinder geliebt.
He loves this nasty drink, and I think it's the equivalent to United States root beer. Caramel to be the equivalent. I've not found anything that tastes like root beer in Germany. Maybe you guys can help me out. I was like, what do you guys drink with your ice cream?
Yeah, that's true. You guys don't have fucking root beer, bruh? Oh man, Root beer is delicious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't drink soda like that. I know root beer is delicious. I used to. Oh, shit.
I'm such a fat ass. The next one is going to be, or are going to be, water fountains, y'all. If it was a hot, sunny day in hell, and your last dying wish would be, can I have a drink from a water fountain? A German person would magically poof out of thin air and be like, 50 Cent bitte. So I remember I was walking one time with a group of Germans and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty, bring me to a water fountain. I didn't want to pay for water. And they're like, what do you mean a water fountain? So then they Google the word for fountain.
Wow.
And it said, I think Brunnen, or I'm pretty sure that's what it said. So they brought me to a Brunnen, an actual fountain, you guys, like those, like the Trevi fountain, like those big things that you see in movies that are.
Y'all don't got water fountains, G? I'm weak. Oh my God. That's tough. That's tough.
Spitting out water that people are throwing coins, and they brought me to the.
I mean, you guys have water fountains, like, you know, like for show, but you don't have like drinking fountains. You don't have drinking fountains. That's crazy. Maybe you do. I don't know.
Damn fountain for me to get a drink. I'm like, no. The water fountain that you see in like movies, that middle school, high school, they push, you drink the water and you call it a day. They didn't know what I was talking about. The next one is going to be a garbage disposal in a sink. My stories for myself, I crack myself up. I don't know if I make you guys laugh, but I make myself laugh internally. I remember the first time I ever ate in Germany, and I ate like this big meal with these people. So I was like, you know what, you guys, thank you so much for cooking for me. I'll clean up after you. And I think there was like 8 of us. I took my leftovers, took it, just threw it in the sink. So I'm looking for the little switch for the garbage disposal.
Oh no.
I'm like, where's the switch for the garbage disposal? And the lady was like, garbage disposal? What is that? And she's looking like at me with my food that's sitting in like the sink, and she's like, you have to throw that away.
Oh my God, bruh. Oh my God. I know a few people who have done that, man. That is crazy. Because not every place in America has a garbage disposal on the wall. Like, a lot of places I've been to do, and more places are starting to have them, or start to have them, but some places still don't. And it's funny because I didn't grow up with a garbage disposal in my sink. So I would just see people throw food in the sink, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, the hell?
And she's like, and you have to put that in the bio mood. I don't think I've ever found a sink in Germany that has a garbage disposal.
Oh shit!
If you're German, you have a garbage disposal
I'm like, oh,
in
damn.
your sink in your household. Please let me know in the comment section. Raise your hand right now. And I'm not saying that they don't exist. I'm just saying I've never witnessed one in the flesh, in real life, in Germany. The next one, which actually isn't funny, but 9/11, you guys know what that is. Terrorist attack in the United States caused a lot of people, and now still to this day, still so many years after the fact, we have to take our shoes off at the airport. I remember when I was flying to, I don't remember.
Wait. What does 9/11 have to do with people taking their shoes off at the airport? Because we don't do that here. 9/11 happened here. The fuck?
Where I was flying from, maybe Iceland to Munich, and I took off my shoes at security. I put them in the security box, or the little thing, and I'm just walking through, and the man's looking at me at security. He's like, where are your shoes? And I'm like, oh, and the thing. He's like, go put your shoes back on. And I'm like, y'all don't check shoes here? I'm like, do y'all not know 9/11 happened? Only in the United States, I've taken off my shoes every single time I've gone to the airport. One time, I've taken off my shoes flying in Europe. One time. One. The next thing actually is that dads are not involved as much in their children's lives in the United States as they are in Germany. And a lot of American moms that I know that come to Germany or move to Germany, because I used to have to go to a playground when I watched Kid You Guys, and I would talk to the foreign moms because I was like, you know what? Might as well. And a bunch of the American moms were always so amazed when they would see a dad at the playground by themselves with their 3 kids. My mom and I were walking the other day, and there was a guy with a baby stroller, 2 kids, and then a kid on his, I think in his chest or something.
Oh, wow.
So he had like 4 kids. And then when he was talking to his kids, he was German. And I was like, makes sense. I'm not saying that American guys are not active in their kids' life. They very much are. But I think there's still this stigma about being a dad and being an active dad, that you aren't manly. And I don't know what it is, that why guys are so much more active. It's so much more equal in Germany when it comes to parenting roles, but it's still very much not equal in Germany. It's still very much on the wife, but it's just something that I noticed that, wow, American dads are not that active in their child's life. The next thing is going to be the half smile and no big eye contact. In the United States, there's like a half smile and there's not really eye contact. In Germany, it's always like either a straight face, a smile, and eye contact. And I don't know, it's because we're all little tricky, sneaky sneaksters, but I feel German people, they just look you in the eyes and they're like, and then you're like, for the United States, when you're looking at someone, like let's say we're looking at each other, hi you guys, how are you? I miss you guys so much. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're constantly
looking everywhere else.
And in Germany, they actually take the time to listen to you and pay attention to you. I don't know what the thing is behind it, but it's just like there's no real eye contact. The next thing is going to be red Solo cups. Red Solo cups. Red Solo cups are actually really bad. I don't know why anybody buys them, but I didn't know when people had parties, they're like, oh, can you bring cups? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna go get a package of Red Solo cups.
Hell yeah.
Saying, hello, Entschuldigung, haben Sie Red Solo cups? Wie bitte? Red Solo cups. Was heißt Red Solo cup? Cup? That's right. In a lot of places, in a lot of bigger grocery stores, they have an American section, and sometimes not even the American section. They have red Solo cups sometimes, and they want to give the American feel. And usually in a bunch of neighborhoods that have a very high concentration of Americans, United States citizens, they have red Solo cups. Don't buy red Solo cups though. Please don't. It's not worth it. If you're in the United States, if you're in Germany, don't do it. The next one is going to be the water heaters, kettles or whatever. So in Germany, they have like electric water kettles or water heaters, and we don't have that. Like, it's not that common in the United States. They're so convenient and so easy. Like when you're trying to make a little soup, when you're trying to make a tea, when you're trying to just make some hot water for whatever reason you may think it possible or necessary, they're the water kettle, water heater. I know there's gonna be someone in the comment section, I'm from the United States and I have a water heater. I have an electric water heater. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, good for you. I do not. The next one is going to be bonfires. I did not know that bonfires were actually a thing in Germany. I've actually been to a few in Germany, believe it or not. But the one thing that I did not know is that s'mores are an American thing. German people, they gathered around the bonfire and everybody got sticks and marshmallows. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're making s'mores. So then we're all sitting there putting our like marshmallow in the fire, getting it hot, and I take mine out. Mine's still on fire. I wait till it's crispy and black. All the German people are like, oh, du meine Güte, dein Marshmallow. They're like getting it very lightly, very faintly beige-ish, barely brown, and then they eat it. And then they just ate it plain. No graham cracker, no chocolate.
Gross.
Where are the s'mores? And like, what is a s'mores? And I'm like, graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow.
You guys are probably woke to something real, man. That shit is heaven in your mouth. That is heaven in your mouth. I don't care what nobody say. That shit is heaven. I don't really eat chocolate like that, but I'll fuck up some s'mores, man. That shit is
mushed together to create a sandwich. And they're like, that sounds really fattening. And I'm like, this.
So is bread, motherfucker. So is bread. I mean, just enjoy it. It's good.
Typical German. I know when I've been to, I think, 3 bonfires, every single time there have been marshmallows, but nothing else but that. And sometimes people even have the nerve to put a sausage on a stick. I think that's it, you guys. I don't think I have anything else to say, as always. I love you guys so much. Hope you got a laugh from this video. It's seriously so quick or so fast till I'm back in Germany. I'm so excited. I miss it so much. I love you all.
Well, that was it. That was actually a pretty good video, man. Like, bro, that killed me at the end. The marshmallows. You guys don't believe in s'mores, G? Like, I mean, maybe y'all do, and that was just her experience. But if y'all don't really know what s'mores are, man, I gotta put y'all on, man. She looks like she already put some of y'all on to some s'mores, man. S'mores is lit. Now, I haven't really been camping like that a lot, but the time that I have been to a bonfire or any kind of fire, bro, like straight up s'mores. You bring a box of graham crackers with you, a box of Hershey's chocolate, and a box of marshmallows. And we have campfire marshmallows too. So we put them shits in the fire or whatever, pull them out. They're kind of crispy. You take chocolate, put it on the graham cracker, Well, the graham cracker is kind of like this big. You snap it in half, put chocolate on either side, put the marshmallow on top, sandwich it in between, and bite that shit. It's like a sandwich. It's called a s'more, you know. And anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video. I thought it was pretty fucking entertaining, to be honest. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications, and until the next time, I'll see my Bray Gang people again. Actually, hold on. Follow me on Discord, all right? Follow me on Discord. I'm active on there and stuff. But anyways, until next time I see y'all beautiful faces again. Take care. Peace.